Welcome to your new TORO Power Max E26 snowblower. Before you can start clearing sidewalks, there's a bit of assembly to do right out of the box, and we're here to step you through it. First things first, make sure you slice open the box at the front end of the snowblower to easily roll it out of the box. Clip off the loose parts bag and keep that nearby. Take the time to read through the user manual for operation and setup instructions. It has great assembly illustrations and tons of useful safety and troubleshooting tips. It's a good idea to get the included batteries charging right away so they're ready when you need them. Look for the LED indicator to blink green. That means the battery is charging. Once it's a solid green light, the battery is fully charged. Next, start assembling the chute. Remove the two shorter bolts and washers and throw them away. They're only for shipping. Remove the two longer bolts and nuts and save them. You'll need them soon. This bracket too is only for shipping, so that can be discarded at this time as well. Fold the chute control mechanism forward 90 degrees, then lift the whole chute assembly up 90 degrees. Secure the chute in place with the two longer bolts you saved just a moment ago. Fold the handlebars up into position. At this point, make sure the spring is not bent, twisted, or damaged in the process. If it is, fold the handlebars back down and adjust the position of the spring so it rotates up straight as intended when the handlebars are back in position. Bolt the handlebars into place with the two carriage bolts. Now, install the shift rod, which is packaged in the corner support of the box. First, connect the lower end of the speed control rod to the lower link arm. Install the rod into the link arm so the bent end faces toward where you, the operator, stands. Then, install the washer and hairpin cotter to hold it in place. Next, shift the speed selector to R2 and pull the control rod up so the link arm rotates into its full upward position. While holding the rod up as far as it will go, adjust the trunnion so it fits the speed selector. Once everything is in place, secure the control rod with a washer and hairpin cotter. Now, you can set up the control rod for the quick stick chute control. Rotate the quick stick so it's straight up and centered. Then, hold the blue trigger cap down and pull the lever all the way down to the rear. Take the chute control rod that was packaged separately in the box and line up its flattened back end with the front end of the short rod on the quick stick assembly. These should nest together. Assemble it in place with the two matching length bolts back here. Then, with this shorter bolt, secure the cable relief to the chute rod, but make sure to install the bolt with the head of it facing towards the battery lid. This makes sure you don't scratch the lid when you lift it up to access your batteries. Next, snap in your chute cleanout tool so it's always handy. Okay, now let's look at how to adjust the tension cables. This should be done before the first use of the machine, and then once each year. The left-hand cable controls your machine's traction. If the tension on this cable isn't set correctly, the machine may not drive in the forward or reverse speeds, and could even keep moving after you release the traction lever. Here's how to adjust it. Loosen the jam nut. Have a second person help you hold the traction lever in the engaged position. Then, loosen or tighten the turnbuckle to adjust the spring length to 2 inches or 5 centimeters, and tighten the jam nut. Okay, let's move on to the right-hand cable. This controls the auger and impeller, and the adjustment procedure is pretty much the same. Once again, loosen the jam nut. Have a helper engage the right-hand lever and hold it in place. Now, loosen or tighten the corresponding turnbuckle to adjust the spring length to 2 3/4 inches or 7 centimeters and tighten the jam nut. Okay, home stretch. Check the tire pressure. You want to see between 17 and 20 psi in each tire. Now, inspect the skids and scraper to make sure the auger doesn't contact paved or gravel surfaces. A gap of 3 millimeters or about 1/8 of an inch between the scraper and the pavement is perfect. This is also a good thing to check once every season, just to see if you need to make adjustments to compensate for wear of the skids over time. Once your batteries are fully charged, open the lid and install them in the battery cavities. It doesn't matter which ones you put them in, but do make sure you hear them click into place to make sure they're fully seated. Your TORO snowblower comes with 2 batteries, but you can always add a third if you want to extend your run times. To start the PowerMax motor, insert the key into the control panel and turn it 2 clicks to the run position. It's important not to turn the key too quickly. If you turn past the middle accessory key position too fast, the machine won't start. So, stop briefly in the middle key position before you turn all the way to the run position. Another important thing to know is that when you turn on the motor, but don't engage the auger for an extended period of time, the motor will automatically shut off to preserve the battery's charge. Okay, just a couple final safety checks. With the motor running on the auger control handle, pull the small kickstand lever down, then pull the entire handle down to engage the auger. That's working as it should. Now, pull the auger control lever into the locked position. The auger should not move. If the auger starts turning, either the control cable is twisted at the spring or simply too tight and in need of adjustment. If this happens, immediately turn off the machine and refer to your operator's manual for further instructions on adjusting the auger impeller cable to ensure safe operation. Same drill for the traction drive lever on the left side of the machine. With the motor running, squeeze this lever down to get the wheels turning. For your convenience, with both the traction drive and auger control panels held completely down, as you hold the traction paddle with your left hand, the auger paddle stays locked in place so your right hand is free to operate the quick stick as you throw snow. When you're ready to shut down the PowerMax, simply release both control paddles, then turn the key counterclockwise to stop the motor. Remember, if you have any questions about assembly or operation, TORO Customer Care is standing by ready to help. TORO, count on it.